There's also a lurking player in Ivy, but they are going to split towards the same side.
Okay. Dude, how many times do you feel like you see an investment into a P250 on a pistol round? Never pays off. US always delivers so much more. Anyway, Glock's finding some impact here. You're straight through. You're going to make your bypass up in towards B bomb site. You've got that one ready to be planted as well with JT going for the digits. Oh, Hauserk's digits on point there, though, mate. Quick tap and another one down. Looking real rough for recovery now for Bait on the re-entry towards the bomb site. Julie's in the hands of MPL. It's a good first pick, playing together as well. They try to push up here and isolate both sides. Doesn't look too good with Grim getting that headshot, and Hauserk confirms they want to take that round home.
Yeah, nice work as well, kickstarting things well.
What a surprise. Guns for $1 yet again. Not tired? Stop wasting time and money on junk. With Hellcase, your inventory will turn into a fairy tale. Be smart like the terrorist.
Of course, you can be too. Use code SERIES19 for 19% off. Go and get your tickets. But they should be okay. So they don't have the same kind of pressure that others do. The tag on towards Grim. The love tap and then the tap. Still waiting for that foretold Jackie 4K. Oh, hang on a moment. He might be called upon for it. There's one from Grim. A second as well. The prophecy might be true, but he's cut short at 2 as Kenzie finds him at the MP9 and the Deagles. Oh, what a round coming through from Bait. They would love somebody to overextend to punish, but it does feel quite unlikely. I say that Kenzie is having a look in over main, but Kenzie looks in and he catches JT, and he knows that JT's alone there as well. Uh-oh. This could be a massacre. Line them up! Oh, he's going to get all 5. 4 in quick succession. What a mowdown moving out of Pop Dog. Worth keeping an eye on. All Passion you have to do is chain a couple of rounds together at any point. And Bait will start to doubt themselves today. It always happens.
It's a very valid talking point. We'll see if it rears its head once again within this series. But right now, head being the operative word comes from the Trip Master on the back of the site. Good for a single defensive pickup, but that's the reply you wanted. Cut back down by the TAK on the spray through. Alex 666 with it all to do now from the stop sign. Good adjustment onto JT. Brings it into the 1 versus 1 with Grim. Looking for a bit of a jiggle for info. Has the smoke for the insurance as well. Tucked up for now. Alex trying to read it. Posture back towards the site. Paranoid about where he can be. And in the meantime, Grim slips back round and handles it. Giving Passion UA some more space to play with here on Train.
And you can kind of see the knock-on effect here. A couple of grills do have to be brought to the table. I make this a little funky. Yuto isn't actually fully fleshed out either. Head trick. Kavem, bye-bye. Walking straight in towards the AWP. That was so simple to open things up.
And 50 seconds left on the timer. One man that isn't there. The odd one out. That's Nyx, of course, with the Molotov back towards main side. They're going to try and split this. See if they can play with the attention.
Nice angle from Essential, but only good for 1. Quick on the trade. Nyx sort of needs this fight to go in his favor. And he's now a known quantity. He should be dead to rights. He wins it, but he's all that's left. 25 seconds, and Alex, an interesting swing. Just a gift for Nyx, but it's not going to make too big of a difference. He's got 15 seconds. No control of the bombs, or no chance to win this round. Bait are going to bite back with a 4th put on the board.
He certainly is a beast to be reckoned with at the minute. Feels like he's always rearing his head exactly where he needs to be. Alex is another name that's been doing similar things. In this situation, he holds back through the smoke, shutting down JT to open it up. Oh, bounce the molly off the face, and then put the barrel in the belly for head trick.
Prime Peter Crouch as he heads that one down, but it'll still fall. Kavem. That's a really nice swing, actually, on towards Kenzie.
Yeah, curiosity on this one. At the 30-second mark, able to get the bomb situated on the back of the bomb train. The duo rotating together in MPL with the Shadow giving his game away. Wins out on that one. Swings back through. Believing in the heart of the cards, it's all down to one man up against the world. Crosshairs trained on the first head. MPL goes quiet, down to a sinful. Oh, tight nail, but they're able to get it over the line, sprinting towards the bomb. Bait again, strike.
Guys who've been around a little bit longer, MPL of Ascential and Alex, often do get unsung, but Ascential's been looking really, really solid so far. Yeah, called upon actually. The volley will force him out into the open and into his demise at the hands of Nick. Centric missed shot, the spam not quite finding him, but Alex goes for two. Okay, he's opened the door here a little bit. Ascential reposition and stays alive. Kenzie through the smoke. Fortune favoring him. It's all on the shoulders of one. JT got a lead by example here, but he's spotted out above Nubox. What a chaotic carnage round that is. But it's Bait who come out on top once again. They take up a Brown Hole's control. Nick's probably spotted there, but forced away. He can't stick around.
It's on the off one and done post though, and it's hard to even get the first peek into it with NPL swiftly making maneuvers. Head trick good for two as well. Stereo frags from the both of them. 5.1 sound between the two of them, Neo. Beautiful take, mate. Brown Halls is theirs. Passion UA, the only one left alive trying to defend. Friend of the Pigeons out here towards Ivy, but this round's trying to fly away. And it's got Bait's name all over it again. They're owning Train right now.
Just to remind you all as well, this is Passion UA's map pick. Bait in complete control, final round of the half. 9 rounds they've already booked in. If they get double digits in this first half, I can't see any way of returning. And it might be the case. Kenzie is 6th opening duel. 6-0 he is in these initial engagements. Relentless pressure put on by Kentazor. And he might just get more behind it. Does find JT. Holzerk will trade, sure, but numbers dwindling already. And so is the HP. Everybody's tagged over towards the remaining 3.
T's able to link up together and set their focus on a late round take towards the B hit with one of those Molotovs from Deep Ivy being invested to defend B. Information on the peak though. 1-for-1 trade back. Halzerk up top. MPL looking for the push-up, has the kit, but does he know about the man in the back line? Lurking on the edge of Thomas, wants to take the fight over towards Oil. His back so exposed. They're like ships in the night, Neo. Where's the lighthouse? You're going to crash into the coast. Alex turns for it, spotted. Bullet to the brain. Good damage done back from Passion UA. 15 on the clock, and it's getting sweaty out there with Halzerk left to try and clutch it. Needs both, looks for the peak, spots ramp, crosses back with the bomb in hand, down, and Bait, they get another one. Let's get it. That's basically my view model. That's my POV.
Yeah.
I'm all forearm, dead center. It's madness. Let's see what Bait got for us here, though. What's the POV of the pistol round? Actions that you could be seeing live in the flesh if you get your tickets for the major. Head trick, though, making moves. Gets in with a Glock, opens it up. Halzerk down the ramp with the response. It's Grim for 2 on the Julies. And now suddenly, Ken Scizor thrown in a 1 versus 3 with his head ripped off. Short back and sides there from JT.
One lane smoke goes a long way. JT just threw one of his own smokes. He can spot some toes in a second as they push their way through. Flash avoided, but he can't avoid the Galil of Kenzie, who gets yet another opening kill, and it's opening double to crack open the B site. We've spoken about his relentless pressure, his 7th opening duel as he's 7-0. And that'll be another round for Bait. He has to walk away with the MVP off the back of this map. If Bait are to go on to win, was that close pop. They actually popped in with that flash. How much we want to fight here? Oh, it doesn't go well for NPL. And Molly trying to isolate them. Oh, there was the option of that spray transfer, but Ascentio just can't find a second. Down to 2 now. They're known about. Kenzo, he just want to fight. He's trying to bait out JT, who's really low. Down he goes. Oh, so does Halzerk. Hang on a moment. hang on. 2 versus 2. And they've got plenty of time to make a decision about where they want to go.
Opting to hold towards the connector right now. Nick's on the peek back out. Oh, jiggling his attention between both areas, but does make it work. Deagle lands onto Kensazor eventually. Molly panic, thrown back. Head trick on the re-peek. Trapped there. And the shot will land. Down to the wire stuff, though. None of them coming easily.
That's more like it. Pistol pulled out, but the third will elude as Sentiel trades. Seconds. They're taking their sweet, sweet time here. Oh, and time is now putting us in a bit of a weird spot. Bomb will go down. Just about. Also could actually deny if he wanted to go for the spam, but he won't. Smoke to Con. It's all on the shoulders now of Alex. A 1v4 required. Surely no chance, and oh, that'll be the case. Scene off.
Opportunity back into this. Hate to see this though if you're a bait fan. Already so much deep Ivy control taken and the jump to try and throw the grenade. Oh mate, it's given all the info, the flickers, wow. It's beautiful. Anything but for bait. Tragic scenes. And it costs them too. Bombs on the back of a Senfield just outside of main towards the A site, but this is the play that could still turn their fate around.
Oh, Genzi's in the back lines. Oh, I was going to say, Trigger Discipline could work against Passion here, but he now has to try and find out where the rest of them are. Downhill 4, but a Sentiello trade, 2 versus 3. Still a workable round, an open plot as well. No one holding for him. Sentiello's dead to rights. Nix sees him off. We highlighted him as an anchor, and he does so well. And with the support of Gavem, another round for Passion UA.
Certainly been rough for them. And you can see Passion UA, at least now on the CT side, right? It's entirely different. They have full control of these setups. They're so confident to take space. And JT putting bullets in the face of bait. Alex was more ready for the peak this time, and the bullet is going to be a banging shot. And he knows about the second man as well. An opportunity for the individual to give them more of a fight in this round. A cleave on the corner, and Alex opens things back up. 3 versus 3 into the 20th. They are so close to the finish line that a round like this could make the world of difference. 2v2 now, 60 seconds on the clock, but they're split up now.
It's still quite a difficult round for bait to convert, and the fact that they're getting isolated doesn't help. All on the shoulders of Alex. A man who has stepped up in so many clutches in the past for bait. How do you do it now? He is so damn low, and JT's got an inkling. Spidey sensors tingling. Boyle still loses his head. Alex walks away with a quad kill in that round. It's a sigh of relief. They are so glad that they finally hit that magic number of 12. You get yourself magic mouse. Yeah. StarLadder, 10% off. Well, of course, they're saving me too.
Exactly. Get in there, play like the pros. I mean, that 4K, that's enough of a testament in its own. Like, incredible round, right? And that's what you really need. Like, realistically, pop off like that from Alex.
This becomes quite difficult to fathom ways to find this in your favor. Uh-oh, Nix. Walking most likely into his demise. No, head trick. He was slightly moving around, and that'll pull the crosshair away. Nix. He's very, very fortunate indeed, but numbers go in favor of Passion once again.
Just under 30 seconds ticking away. Oh, the backspin spotted. The Kensazor seems to have a rough idea. Doesn't overstick his margins, though. Pushes up past Red Train. 2 clean picks. Another one goes down as the Orpa sees his death in crystal clear vision. Nix with a denial play. Look at the time on the clock. It has to be now or never. Alex runs in. makes the sacrificial play. The dive out, flick back over, but it's not enough to connect. Close but no cigar. How will this one end in the next half? Join us after the break.
Good team to be losing to at the moment. Big look horrible at the moment. So let's see whether they've fixed any of those mistakes. We are live though. Let's get this show on the road. Passion, of course, starting on that CT side. Bait on the T side, and Grim off to a blinder. Catches Kenzazor. He was so good in opening duels, but he's the first to fall. But Alex quick on the trade. Do they expect a second? Flash is here. The bomb, it's all in front of him. He can line up a couple. 1, 2, nice and simple for Horzerg. They didn't expect the second.
It's a beautiful play. Horzerg's patience pays off, but Headtrick, he's the one that's got to be ambitious now. 1 versus 2. Moving swiftly, spots the head towards the top of the palm tree. Couple bullets ricochet out, but none of them tag. Horzerg's full on health as well. USP, Kevlar on the chest. Backs off Headtrick, walking up. This could be where he goes down. Awkward headshot angle to connect with. When on the 1v1, you've still got a lot of time to play with now, but it's about picking up that bomb and focusing on where exactly Horzerg could be. Wraps up for the setup on short side.
Okay. Horzerg, he gave them life in this round, and he wants to take the life from Bait now. 25 seconds. You sort of have to commit towards the A side. It's just whether he can cross. Oh, he spotted him. Thankfully, Headtrick's head is kept on his shoulders. He's got time to plant here as well. Look towards Horzerg. He's got the HE. How does it bank? Oh, very well, but not enough for the kill. It doesn't matter. The USP will see it off in the end. The nade probably should have done it. Gets him right down to single digits. See what pans out. Oh, we've got this little interlude, though. Get yourself some Edge tickets. Promo code Series 19. Ben wants to be there. He will be there, but he won't be there in the rest of this round as Kenzazor opens things up with that Mach 10. Kavem falls.
First blood spilled. Boost play set up. Grim looking for the readjustment with JT, but as they're setting themselves up to make a move, the T side have already cruised through 2 more players. And Passion UA, they're losing any stock they had going into this round. For Bait, this is the dream scenario now. Potentially here, 5 players alive with some of the weapons carried over, bomb plant and secure. And Passion UA forced to save 2 guns to give them anything to work with on that CT economy. Yeah, okay. Revenge being served there instantly.
Yeah, well. Oh, shell up. JT and Grim. Passion are happy to fight up early, right? They want to try and see if they can make them a bit uncomfortable. Don't allow the T-side to completely dictate the tempo. Be touching at the cash injection back in. Fire. Senti out gets out, but everyone's blind. It's JT who gets the first. Kenzazor! What a 3-piece to open up long. We have highlighted this guy's entry kills all series long, and there it is again. Oh, Kenzie, full blind, who needs eyes? He's walking away with the ace. That is a monstrous round from Kenzazor. Take a bow. Dust 2 is yours.
Style points on top. And a feels-good round where your MVP player, the standout man, continues to show it wasn't a one-off. He wants to do it again here and look to close down this series. A lot of aggression being played out towards the B side, flank from top mid-side. Got to defend towards long. That's Alex's fight. Doesn't win it too cleanly. Things are getting iffy, but JT is the only one that remains. Quick peek on the 5-7 molly, thrown down at the feet. The fire will extinguish his chance at the 1v1 clutch.
This time they're probably going to have to relinquish that long control. They can't really afford to fight through the smokes here, but Alex has a chance. Will they clear close there? They've got to. Nix does, effectively. And nobody else there as well, so that's good information gained.
They can still set themselves up with the best chance for the later execute on this once that CT smoke dissipates. Tons of time left on the clock. Re-smoke over. They go in for the play themselves. Jump up peek from JT on the bomb site. It's good coverage. Money made on the first. Kenzazor still hoping he can find impact. Peek back out. It's not crisp enough. They get up towards Gandalf and Headtrick delivers, but the spray down from JT. He swings the gavel and asks for order for Passion on that one.
But it needs to be some consistency now. We can't afford for another flash in the pan. We've got to start chaining some success. JT spotted one. They'll come down as well. Can soften them up, but they actually get out in front of it. And it's Alex who opens the door. Pulls them. Caught. Oh, sent the owl. A fadeaway shot on Kavem. Oh, my. An MPL. IGL versus IGL. It's MPL who comes out on top so quickly, Jackie. It's a 2 versus 5.
Yeah, kind of madness on this one. Bait have hit us with a Wild West quick draw. Didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
For Knicks, but it's not going to be any easier. Got to dust bowl his way out through middle here and make a maneuver, but vastly outnumbered. Crosshairs on his angle. Kensizor again does what he does best. 14 kills over the space of the 8 rounds. Grim with contact, spots a bit of the back as they make their move up for the B play, but in reality, he knows all he can do is attempt to save this. You're damned into the round.
Yeah.
Reveals himself and it's done.
There's nothing else he could have done, unfortunately. It was just about trying to shell up.
It's scary scenes, but something always glorious, of course, is our partner there, Corsair. Head on over and get yourself one of those V2 Sabres. You can deal some damage. Smooth moves, though, up through lower to kick the round off. Head trick with one, but JT singing. Okay, they got some guns now.
Okay. A very immediate response. Bait hit them with pace. Pass you a hit back. A freeze called. The remaining 3. MPL still alive, so can actively try and call them back in this round. It's a triple stack B right now, but the bomb is on A and planting. Attention drawn to one man. He can line them up, but MPL can't get both. There was 2 on the cards there, but he squanders that chance. And now 1 versus 3 for Ascential. This should be next to impossible. He wants to get proactive, goes with the flash, but it's Nyx, the no scope, that finds the trade. And Passion UA respond. That's a nice round to find. I love the immediate response of pace of their own.
Head trick has one of his own, and he's shown us in so many situations he's had the upper hand.
Alter hits. Looks for 2. As the supporter. Nyx who gets a double through the smoke. Doesn't even know what he's shooting at, but he finds them nonetheless.
MPL, what you got for us here? Takes the walk up towards JT. Tried his might on it. No point just clutching onto what you've got in the back pocket. Run that one through. Has box covered for the pass. Let's see if he can pop off a couple of them here. Rifles to work with. You get up on that angle, you can take the fight to him. Good peek as well. Spacing's nice, but JT gets ahead of the smoke and rips the head off the shoulders of Kensizor. The flashbang's good to slow things down. Getting a bit awkward now with the AK being recovered by NPL, and he can play off these smokes.
Big test at his shoulders. He does have support. Grim's not far away, but he's got to go huge at the start at least.
Up quite close over towards Gandalf, realizing the Tech 9's got spacing on him. The Orc Grim starts to fire, but they are all over the site. They've swarmed it. Bomb being punched in with Alex on Overwatch, hitting that one. Chops the head off of the defender of the site and forces it on the retakers to mount their offensive. JT from underneath finally slays the beast in Alex, but NPL on his Warhead mission finds the 1v1, and it's down to Head Trick. Tucks into the site. Nyx right there. Has a defuse kit. The time's ticking away. Doesn't know where he is. On the peak, they find it. Fingernail biting stuff here, Neo. But they're able to keep it going.
Be keeping track of all the stats. You can keep track of your stats as well. You scope.gg for that, one of our wonderful partners.
Oh, yes. Get those stats to benefit you. Alex stat pad on this push. Ooh, good for the first. Flip back over. Kensizor making plays. Paper on that one. Stacking the cheddar with only 2 players remaining. It's Hauzerk and Grim. So round 12 really does become a grim sight for very sore eyes of Passion. Hauzerk so close, looking for the walkout on mid-side. Grim getting rushed down from short. Dick to the head. Can't land the bullets. It's all gone. Slips through at the half as they net themselves one more to play with.
We're going out towards long. Alex couple of preemptive taps, but they went round to that corner just yet. Kadem is now barreling down up close. 1 for 1. Horzuk on the trade. He had a fantastic pistol to start the day as he looks for more. MPL and Grim are combining against each other. It is carnage here. But Grim now got to do a lot of heavy lifting as he runs low on ammo. You spoke about the P250 being picked up. Well, this one's looking pretty good. He's finally seen off. 2 versus 2, but Ascential's low.
USP ratio. See, I told you it even happens here. MPL in the back line looking for more as well. JT peering into the abyss, but it's staring back, and it's got a silenced pistol aiming right at their heads. Clean up for 2, and that's the pistol going their way. Gets far easier. Instead, they're still going to try their luck for the mid-to-V contact and walk into it. Grim with a first read. Smoke getting out towards CT now. Head trick suspicious. Gets the tag. It's hefty damage. Kensizor. Always good for a multi in those spots, but this time comes unstuck.
PL bailed him out in that previous round. Called upon again. PL and Ascential both so low. I actually think they should already commit towards the save here, though, if you're bait. They're so low. Like, quite literally, what are Ascential and MPL going to do in this round? All the owners put on Alex. And granted, there's a bit of a gap on that smoke. Kavem dead to rights to the HE. I don't know. I want to say maybe the narrative changes, but this bomb's ticking. They've got 1 kid to work with. They've got to try and isolate these fights. Alex trying to take the first engagement. He wins the 1-2-4. MPL finds JT. Oh, and he barrels in. Does he have the kit? I think he does. I think they should have the round as well. Oh my god, what a retake. Look at the HP. Zowie, the official monitor. Of course, this tournament section hurts.
Oh yeah, boy. Not playing that Diac too. What are you doing? Get in there, get those hurts on the go. That's why Grim makes the maneuvers he does. Straight out on long. Gets that first pick, but look at the map control towards mid. The CT's giving as good as they get. Bait already up, taking map control off you. Suffocating towards top mid. Now, this does result in a little bit of a choke and spatter for a few players, though. So Alex and Kensizor no longer with us in round 15. And Nick seizes that opportunity to backstab on B, but NPL right in the middle of it all. No tag, though, and no room to convert into frags. It's up to head trick now.
It felt quite unnecessary for MPL to fight that open. Doesn't favour him. Kavem, what a swing. And all on the shoulders of Ascential. He can stop the bomb crossing, but I don't know if you realise there is a guy on the site itself. And I think he's going to send Nix out there for exactly that reason. I think that round, for me, feels lost off the back of MPL. Feels very unlikely that you win this round. Audi and Rouge starting to be made towards B. Grim, though, could be in a bit of trouble. He is in trouble. Thankfully, Horzuk and Grim turned back around. There was a moment there that looked a little bit funky. Thankfully, it's not to be. Just the one consolation. But there's a real chance of Ascential being overlooked. If he can play Trigger Discipline, there's probably at least 2 on the card here. Re-smoke that'll come down. A re-flash as well. He's waiting for them to swing through. Oh, no. There, that wasn't disciplined, mate. That's the opposite. He shoots immediately and he dies immediately.
Christ. There's so much to this round as well in the 19th here. You had the miss flash through the window for the execute that gave them timing, so they knew about the molly. They throw the molly in, play for the sight run out. It almost looked like they actually were just going to win it off the back of that. They had info on the push. One of those rounds you're going to be so happy with winning. Like you said, keeps that streak going, keeps the mentality there for them. For Passion UA, I think you just got to keep it locked in this entire time. Start to think about things once we get back towards Inferno, if they can force us there. Good plays made. Might go down as the martyr in the round, but it's okay. You got that first pick to work with. They can cycle the guns back as well to pass that over to Hauzerk. They played for the spawn from it.
Head trick on the angle. Looks like it'll be tested in a moment. Question being of, will Horzuk predict this? Is Barrels betraying him and Kenzie will catch him? What a swing from Alex. What a find. JT caught. The flash is good as well. It's just a head poking up from Nix. He's got to be dead to rights. And he'll fall. All on the shoulders of Grim. Needs the bold buff, but it won't be today. Alex sees him off and finally baits something for us to fall back on. And Jackie, it's a nice round. This contact play worked for Passion UA once. And here comes again. This is that smoke that was lined up by Nix. but the boosted angle gets cleared by Kavem. That's great work. MPL should be getting away with a kill every day of the week, but he only gets the dink.
It's another lovely pick. A lot of impact from this man. You can feel it. Barrels of impact right tied to him throughout the game here. Good adjustment back over. Peppered up towards short side, but Hausberg withstands the bullets and even plants a 50 cal right between the eyes, leaving it in a worse spot now for Bait. Will recover this round. Mid-control gets messy. Oh, it's a slaughterhouse with JT's bullet straight between the eyes, a head trick, and Alex realizing this one's gone. They don't have a fair fight within it. Has to take the clash on short, but with such low health, all he can realistically do is attempt to grab a gun and hightail, but not today.
The scoreline of this game, but favouring Passion UA, as am I.
I was going to say, in the head-to-head, man, it's been Hausberg all damn day. This felt like another one where he'd slay head trick, but instead you give him a chance to make magic happen. Two of those T's disappearing before our very eyes. Nick's panicking now as the ship's starting to go down towards upper tons. Are they going to tie this back up? This game that swings like a metronome in its dying light here. They do not want to give up on Dust 2. CT's looking to keep this mid-control they've established with the bomb right at their feet. Cisor's been so crisp over this event, but Nix gets the drop on him this time at quite an important moment of the round. The solo dolo with support from the two players towards mid-side. Smoke over, blocking off on CT. Head trick, he never misses these. That one nutmegs them, but he puts the barrel right back in the spot. Does damage on the close contact, and now it is just Nix that remains. And there's no chance for him to cut this round back open.
They're leaving things late. There's no room for error on this hit.
It's not been too good when it comes to the long hits as well. That's the more worrying factor. Alex again, man. The instant headshot, that opener puts so much more pressure on your short control that is non-existent. As the CTs lay the smackdown upon them, Hausberg would have to go berserk in this round. 20 seconds on the clock, being peppered on the cross, and it's over. Bait are able to finish things off and shut down Passion UA.
That is sick from Bait as well.
What a surprise. Guns for $1 yet again. Not tired? Stop wasting time and money on junk. With Hellcase, your inventory will turn into a fairy tale. Be smart like the terrorist.